Sometimes the Lord would cut us out from the things that we love because we are not anymore fruitful. If we were fruitful, there were only few fruits that we bear. And it's always very painful kapag ka ang tinanggal sa'yo ay yung mga bagay na gustong-gusto mo. Tama, mali? Lalo na kapag ka boyfriend na mismo ang kinut off sa'yo. Or maybe yung cellphone mo ang kinut off sa'yo kasi you're already very unfruitful, devoting so much of your time instead of the Lord. You are already devoting so much time with the world. Sino sa inyo ang napipilitang mahalin ang Diyos sa takot na mapunta sa impyerno? John chapter 4 verse 18 says, "There is no fear in love, for fear has something to do with judgment, but love casteth away fear." But what if your motivation of going to church is because you fear of fire? And you think by going to church, you avail fire insurance. The problem when we drop ourselves going to church so that we could love God as if we are investing something so that God in return would love us. And we are in a wrong perspective because what we do in this earth is not an investment. It is a return of investment. It was Christ who invested His life for us. So whatever we do for Christ is just a return of His investments. And we can never outgive Him. We could never outgive Him. The more you give back to God, the more you owe Him. Because the more you give back to God, the more you become happy and joyful. And when you become joyful, you owe Him again. And for eternity, you keep on paying Him. You keep on gaining more debts. Amen? Gaining more debts. But when we talk about the love of God, it has millions of manifestation. Amen? And I don't know how to describe it, but the cross of Calvary is more than enough for you to exhaust the love of Christ. And this I have spoken to you in verse 11, that my joy may remain in you and that your joy may be full. And how do you make full of this joy? How do you exceed it to the brim? By letting the presence of God come within you. It is His presence that gives us joy. It is nothing in this world could give us joy. No pleasure, nor possession, no position can give us joy. There are many of those who seek those relations, possessions, position, but has never gained the real joy of this earth. Because that joy comes with God.